Hello, I am hoping that you guys are safe, you're healthy, and you're adjusting the best way possible to this new temporary norm that we've been abruptly forced into. And I am sitting on my floor. I just finished doing Pilates and thought to do this video for you guys. Something came to me yesterday in a conversation with my daughter, and again this morning being on the mat. And so many of you have reached out to me, and thank you so much for trusting me to be able to give you suggestions and advice and things to do. And you would ask in reference to what can I do to start protecting myself and protecting my body, in which it's great that you're looking at taking preventative measures. And I put some stuff out there and use reference to using ashwagandha and cod liver oil, vitamin D, and some other things. But the one thing that I missed, and so many times that we do, especially when things are chaotic, we're feeling angry, frustrated, anxious, just resentful, and all those feelings are going on, and we're stressing at this point, and we kind of get stuck in that. I am here to ask you to get unstuck. And what that basically means is, as much as sometimes we don't like change, change is here. And we have to make the best of it in the best possible way. And I was kind of reminded of that in a conversation with my daughter yesterday of mental health. She's a person living with anxiety, and I worry about her. And I worry about her. Just let's put it out there, right? I'm here in New Hampshire. She's in Florida. She's now been unemployed for a little over a week in Florida, worried about how she's going to pay her bills. When am I going to go back to work? Should I be looking for another job? And just all of that. And knowing that she lives with anxiety, it just makes it that much more stressful for me. But I had a conversation with her yesterday that put me at ease, because she says, I feel ambivalent. And she says, I feel anxious, but yet I feel calm. And I didn't quite understand that. And so we talked more about it. And so the anxiety is still there, right? Because she lives with this, but she's finding ways to calm herself. And we talked about that, and it warmed my heart, because she says, I'm realizing that all the things that you've been telling me, and now putting those into practice, that how important they are, especially for times like these when your anxiety can run very high. So yesterday she went out, and she put out a blanket in her community on the lawn. She lives like by a lake, and so she went out there. No one else was out there, and in her swimsuit, of course she's in Florida, and she did some calisthenics. And then she came back and she did some meditation, and she's been drinking her herbal teas and nourishing her body. So she's good. She's good. And what I want to say to you guys is that we have to find that. We have to find the calm within the storm. And yes, it's stressful, and we know that stress also kills. So we don't want to do that out to our bodies. We want to prepare our bodies in the best way possible. That we have to realize how connected our mind and body is. And I talk about that in my book, right? Be calm. Your life depends on it, and your life is dependent on it at this time. For you to be calm, for you to take 2 minutes, even a minute, 10 seconds to meditate, even if it's in a shower, drinking a cup of warm tea, right? Sitting in your closet for a couple of seconds and just taking a deep breath and breathing. Sometimes that we hold our breath and we don't realize that we're doing that. A couple other things I would suggest to you to do, and not just meditation, but sleep. Make sure that you're getting sleep. It's so important, because it restores and it recovers our body while we're sleeping. If you're having trouble sleeping, one of the things that I find that helps me sleep is ginger and turmeric tea. And I make the ginger and turmeric tea from the root. You can get those at any Whole Food store. Add a cinnamon stick to it. And that has really helped me sleep. The other part of that is what I just got done doing today, is exercise. And exercise doesn't necessarily need to be hard, guys. It can be, but it doesn't need to be, especially at this time. Just movement stimulates your mind, stimulates your body, get the blood flowing, get your adrenaline going, get your heart going, other than sitting on the couch. So it's so easy just to sit there and do nothing, but you're not putting your body in the best position to deal with anything that's coming its way. So use exercise as a metaphor. Use it as the metaphor would be strength, right? That working out can be hard, and it is hard sometimes. But know that you can do hard things, and we can get through this, and we're all going through this in our own different way, but we can get through this, and we can get through this together. So again, meditate, sleep, nourish your body, and exercise. That's what I ask of you. Love you guys. Stay well.